Hey, it's Pete. So I just wanted to do a quick analysis of Sabrina's deadlift. This is 200 kilos, which is awesome, made even more awesome by the fact she's doing it in her house. But I just wanted to give a quick analysis and show you the kind of things that we do when we assess movement. So from here, let's just play the full movement, first of all, full speed. And then if we take that back, we can also go slow speed. So this is half. Okay, there we go. Cool. So let's take that back and let's have a look at what we see. So the setup starts here. As she comes down into the setup, the pelvis drops and the knees come forward. All normal stuff there. But the first thing that I noticed was if you have a look at the pelvis, have a look at that gap there. As Sabrina lowers down, it starts to move across to the right. So the pelvis on the setup comes down and right. Then if you keep an eye on the bar, so just in between the hands there, and as she pulls on the bar, you can see it start to bend when it's under load. So at that point, the pelvis is now moving up, but it's still moving to the right. So we've got down and right with the pelvis. So it goes there. And then as she starts to lift, it's still traveling right, but it's moving up. So we've got down and right, and then up and right. So almost like this sort of a movement, which is cool. It's all good. But what's interesting is that if you then look at things from this perspective, so straight down the middle, before the pull, everything is nice and square on. And then as she starts to pull and the pelvis moves right, the head moves to the left. So we've got pelvis right, nice and square on, pelvis moves right, head moves left. So head is central, head moves left. So that means the whole of the upper body, if you like, is rotating over the axis of the feet, if you like, so rotating around to the left. It's all good though. There's definitely enough power there to lift 200 kilos. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this lift whatsoever. It's just that the way that we move is very individual and it's hardly ever symmetrical, especially when you're lifting near your top end. So when your body is giving you its strongest movement, that is when you're going to really see all those nuances come out. So in this case, we've got that slight rotation. And if we have a look at the knees as well, as Sabrina comes down into the set position, the left knee is definitely further forward than the right knee at the same point in time. So the left knee is in more flexion, the right knee is in less, so it's in more extension, if you like. That is also echoed in the ankle. So if we have a look at the left ankle compared to the right, we've got more dorsiflexion, abduction, eversion going on at the left, which is pronation. So you could say at this point, the left side is doing a little bit more of a squat and the right side is doing a bit more of a hinge movement. Very subtle differences, obviously, but there is definitely a difference there. And Sabrina's actually injured this ankle. She's had surgery on this ankle now. And so that is why the nervous system is being a little protective of that. Either way, the deadlift is still awesome. What I might do is just do a few exercises based around skill development just to promote a little bit more dorsiflexion on the right hand side, a little bit more of a squat if you like, and a little bit more of a hinge on the left just to see where that would take us. But as things are at the minute, there's no reason to change anything, but we do have a strategy to move forward should we want to get involved in some new skill development. So that's how we assess movement. It's very high level. We can go much, much deeper than that. But if you've got any questions about that, just drop me a mail or shoot me a message and I'll be happy to help. All right, I'll talk to you soon.